Hi, it's Mrs. Michael, and we're going to do another science experiment. This time, we're going to make a balloon rocket. So this one is actually pretty easy, but it's always a lot of fun, and you can do it over and over again, which is something I love to do with experiments. So all you need is a balloon. Color doesn't matter. You need a straw. You need a binder clip. Size doesn't really matter, but it should be at least 1/2 inch. You need some tape, any kind of tape. If it's Scotch tape or clear tape or masking tape, doesn't really matter. And it's probably gonna help if you have some scissors. Again, you don't need them, but it'll be helpful. What you will definitely need is a bunch of string. If you had one of my kits, you have all the supplies other than the tape and the scissors. So the first thing that I'm gonna do, again, you don't have to do this, but I really like to do this, is I take my straw and I'm gonna cut it in half. We don't need to have the full-size straw. If you don't want to cut the straw, you don't have to, but we really only need about 1/2 of them. The good thing about that is then you have another 1/2 to play with later. So I'm going to take my balloon and I'm going to blow it up about halfway, maybe a little bit more. Not too full, but I'm not going to tie it in a knot. Instead, I'm going to twist and twist and twist. So it looks like this. And then I'm going to take my binder clip, open it up, and I'm going to clip the end. This way, the air doesn't come out. I don't have to worry about tying it because then I can't use the balloon again, and that's a bummer. So this way, it stays nice and safe. I'm going to take my straw, and I'm going to put a piece of tape right along the side, right along the middle. Take my balloon and I'm going to tape my balloon on it. So I didn't do it super tight, did it pretty loose. Can you believe we're already almost done? You take one end of my string and I'm going to thread it through my straw. There we go. I'm going to tape this end to the wall and I'm going to hold the other end of the string. So now when you put everything ready to go, you're going to hold the balloon on this side so the majority of the space is going that way. So you have all the space and the air of the balloon is aiming close to you. Release the string or release the clip and see what happens. So you're actually going to be observing Newton's third law. So Newton was a scientist who came up with a couple different laws about energy and motion. So Newton's third law shows that for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. So what happens, and you can pretty much figure out what's going to happen on this case, when you release the binder clip, the air is going to come out. So when the air comes out, the balloon isn't going to stay there. It's going to shoot all the air out of the front of the balloon. So the balloon is actually going to go in the opposite direction. And that shows Newton's third law. There's an action going, air is going this way. So that means the balloon is going to go that way. Once you do this, you can do it again. You can re-blow up the balloon. Just be careful you don't blow it up too much because you still have the tape and the string on here. But you can do it again and again. So I showed this to Miss Wilberg, and she thought that this sounded like a super great project to try. Let's see what she thought of it.
All right, here we go. This is the balloon rocket activity. Launching balloon in 3, 2, 1. Ah! That was so fun!
Oh my goodness, Miss Wilberg had a lot of fun doing the balloon rocket. I hope you have fun too. I'll see you again soon. Thank you, Wiseburn Education Foundation, for supporting Week of Science.